Good evening, everyone. We have lost Mr. Raymond Segodi just for a few seconds, but he is trying to log back in. Please, let's just be a little bit patient. He will be back and he will share the screen and we can proceed with the presentation. Thank you.
Good evening again. I'm back. I seem to be having a technical glitch with my connection. Please, those that can be able to switch off their cameras, please do so. As soon as I have all the tools, I can be able to assist. If we can get our cameras off, that will also help us a lot. And let's see if I can share my screen again without any issues. I had some connection issue there. And we normally get a notification if we will have a disruption on our network, the fiber network, but there is no. So my network is supposed to work properly. So, but I hope we'll get it right. I think everything seems to be performing well. We'll be starting soon. I'm so sorry about that. Please accept my apology as we get, technologies have issues. I've been using it throughout the days, performing so well. And when it comes to this meeting, it's showing me flames. And welcome all the 300 of you. Welcome. I'm back, and hopefully I'm back and there will be no disruption further. I'll be able to present until I finish my presentation. It's not going to be long. I know it's month end for business owners. They want to get to work and attend their month end duties, plan for the day, for the big day tomorrow, and get everything in line so that when you get there, everything runs like a clockwork. So let's hope all my tools will be able to work properly. Now I have my charts. Everything seems to be okay. but a bit slow. Okay, but a bit slow. But I know it will pick up. It normally does that when it starts. And from there it picks up. So it runs smoothly. Okay. Thank you so much. I can now see everything, even your comments. And thank you so much. And for accepting my apology there. Thank you, Toby Lay. Thank you a million times. So let's continue sharing where you are joining from while I'm sorting out this technical stuff and we get the ball rolling. Share with us in the group chat where you are joining us from. Then I'll be able to share with everyone where you are joining us from. Awesome stuff. I'm not going to keep you long here tonight. We are looking at a very, 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 very important topic tonight. How your digestive health affects your overall well-being. So I can see Namibia is in the house, Johannesburg, Vusi, Leah, Noctula in Dalpark, Desmond in Mahikeng, Babes. I didn't see where she's joining from us from. And then I can see Tobegile in KZN, Angel joining us from the UK. So the United Kingdom is in the house. Welcome, UK. Northwest, Bronco Strait, Free State, Pretoria North, Johannesburg South, Rhodeport, Botswana. They are coming in so fast. I can see Braamfontein, Kibula is in Braamfontein, Johannesburg, Cape Town Park, Nomvuzo, and Babes Walkers from PE. Babes is from PE. Is it Babes of Machankura? And then, okay, and MS Msomi. Okay, thank you so much, everybody, for sharing with us where you are joining us from. So we can now get the ball rolling. I can see Kenya is in the house. That East Africa is in the house. Awesome stuff. Okay, yeah, we really invited a lot of people from all over the world. Thank you so much. Dr. Nsaki, joining from Polokwa, Nelly Mpompo. And then Rustenberg is in the house. Zianda in Durban. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for sharing with us where you are connecting from. I can see the number is still growing. More and more people are joining us. So, but they'll get us a while on the roll. So let's move on. Naledi, Pretoria North, welcome. Faith in Randburg, welcome. My name is Raymond Segodi. I'm a business owner. I've been in this business for some time now. Been using this wonderful product for some time that earned me the right to talk about them. Daniel in Windhoek, Namibia. So I'm going to share about wonderful products that I use myself. So I'm not going to tell you about something that I only saw in books, something that I read about. I'm going to talk about something that I'm using, I've been using for some time. And I'm really, really, really enjoying the wonderful benefits of this product that gives me, the excitement that I have when I talk about them, because I speak from personal experience. So when it can come into matters of health, it has to be a priority. I see people are socialized in different ways. Many people, they don't see health as a priority, but you cannot really blame them. It's how they are socialized and how we were brought up, our education system does not really teaches us to focus on our health, to prioritize, to put health as a priority. They show us other directions as things that we need to put first before even our health. But reality is we are in this uniform that we are in, and this uniform is the one, the body that allows us to be on this planet. And to be able to enjoy the planet we are in, you need a healthy body. Without a healthy body, whatever you will be able to work and hard and achieve will mean nothing at the end of the day without your health. So health has to come first, so that after achieving everything that you've always wanted to achieve in your life, you can be able to enjoy it in a healthy body. So, ladies and gentlemen, our overall state of health is determined by what happens in our gut. So the real engine of the body that determines the overall state of health of the entire system, of the entire body, is your gut. What goes on in your gut will affect everything else. It will affect your physical body. It will affect even your emotions. It will affect even your mental state. So that's how powerful your gut is. We actually have 3 hearts. So these 3 brains, to be specific, 3 brains. One will be your brain in the head, the other one will be your heart, and the other one is your gut. That is why we say we feel things. We make decisions based on feelings. I felt it on my gut, from my gut feeling. I felt it from my heart. And after analyzing everything else from the brain, that's the brain, where you analyze and make the decision. But some decisions come from your heart, mostly emotional decisions come from your heart, and then mostly about survival come from your gut. Those are not decisions that come from your brain. Mostly, when it comes to matters of survival, will come from your gut. So, ladies and gentlemen, your gut, when it comes to your health, has to be now priority number 1. When you take care of your gut's health, your gut will take care of the entire body. So, health has to be your number 1 wealth. And when it comes to your gut's health, your overall state of your gut is determined by what you eat, your diet. So there are many diseases. People will always blame their genes, that because my mom had this health issue, that is why I'm struggling with this health issue too. But in reality is that mostly diseases runs in the families, because eating habits runs in the families. So how you eat, the kind of diet that you eat, will actually affect your overall health at the end of the day, because your body depends on nutrients that comes from your food. So the type of food that you eat will really play a big part on what your body becomes. I hope you are still flowing with me. Thank you so much, Jane. I can see the 100%. And Mickey Blue, thank you so much. And Taz, thank you so much for concurring with me on the issue of diet, that our diet plays a key role on what our body becomes. So thank you much for the true as well. Mostly now, with this busy lifestyle that we lead, we run businesses, FBOs. I know here we have FBOs, and we also have guests that we invited in the form of our customers. So we live these fast lives. We are always on the go, that we don't have sufficient time to sit and eat proper foods or prepare proper meals. We pick up whatever we can get on the road, on the go, and we're chasing the next meeting and the next meeting. So, okay, that's fine. We are succeeding and achieving our dreams and goals, but not really looking after the main machine, in the whole system. So the only thing that makes you to be on the planet is your body. The only license that permits you to exist. Otherwise, without your body, you are a spirit. So you are not welcomed on this planet. Actually, you will be called a ghost if you are still interacting with people on the planet. As soon as you lose your body, you need to move where spirits lives. You don't belong on this planet. So that means this body is your license to exist on the planet. So you have to do everything you can to make sure if you want to stay for a long period on the planet, you are enjoying the planet and everything that takes place on the planet, and you want to be here for a long time, you have to take care of your body, which permits you to be here. So because now we eat all of these highly processed, refined foods, that when they get our digestive juices, the body produces digestive juices. The body is able to produce enzymes that breaks down the foods so that it can be easily digested. And then the food absorption will take place. So now, when you look at what we have right now on our screen, is food that is normally went through some processing. So we can say it's food that was prepared in a form of some form of a factory where they manufacture things. So it's food that was manufactured. It's not food directly from the ground. What is organic and natural is what comes directly from the ground. So what we eat now comes from factories after being processed and prepared for us to be able to consume. So what the processing process, the process of processing the food, if that makes sense. So the whole system of changing the food in the form that will be a final product that we consume, that we enjoy so much. Most of what you see on the picture is what we eat, and we enjoy this kind of food. So they'll break down whatever, grind it into powder, and then put all the mixtures in there, the spices, the preservatives, the coloring to attract. When you look at the food, must be attractive. The smell must be good. The taste must be excellent. So they put a lot of stuff to combine the food into the final product that will give you all those in one package. Food that can stay longer in the shelves, that can be transported over long distances, even across oceans. Food that can attract eyes when you look at it. Food that can will taste good and smell good. That is why sometimes some people, they find themselves on fast food driveways, placing orders, but they're not hungry. They were just passing by, and the smell called them from the road. The smell triggered some senses in the body, and you reacted. You find yourself placing an order when you were not really hungry. So we have a choice to eat processed food or natural organic food. So, but unfortunately, sometimes in some countries, it differs by country. Some countries, natural organic foods are expensive. Like where I am, I'm presenting from South Africa in Johannesburg. We have shops that specializes in organic natural foods, but they are big pricey. So the processed food are convenient, number one. They don't waste time. In a matter of minutes, you have your meal ready. One window, you place an order, the next one you pay, and then the third one you collect. So in a matter of 2 minutes, your meal is ready. So you save a lot of time. So we are able to invest your time in other areas of your life and work and achieve more in your life. But unfortunately, though it's convenient, tasty, and easily accessible, sometimes even cheaper, can be harmful to the body because there are a lot of foreign elements that formed part of the processing of that food to get it to that state where it is enjoyable. So the organic natural food, it will take a lot of time, a bit, to preparing the food. the natural way of preparing food before you eat it. And most food give us most of its nutrients in a raw form before we boil it or cook it. But we burn most of our food, we fry our food, we boil our food for too long, so we end up killing some of the nutrients that the body requires. That is why a lot of us, we are walking out there with toxic colons. What are the signs of a toxic colon? If you are struggling with your energy levels, that might be a sign. If you have skin issues, that might be a sign of a toxic colon. So it might manifest in pimples, rashes on your skin. So your skin not looking good, and you struggle with energy, you struggle with focus, you struggle with memory as well. So, and then those are the signs that more serious health ailments are on their way, because your food, your body is not properly fed nutritious foods, food that have elements that will boost the body's activities to perform at the optimum. So now we all want a healthy colon to have a healthy body. I said when I started that a healthy colon will be a byproduct of eating natural organic food, drinking sufficient natural spring water. Even our water, in Johannesburg, we have issues of water. They were servicing our reservoirs and the pumping stations, they were renewing them. So it's been a week. Some places have a week without water, and trucks were delivering water in some cities. Some had a day or two, but the water now they just announced they're pumping back the water. Unfortunately, that water went through some processes, for cleaning processes. They prepare the water using chemicals in order to make it drinkable, because it comes from rivers. So they make it safer for drinking. Unfortunately, the chemicals used in that process of killing any form of bacteria and germs that can be in the water, they introduce some foreign elements that will end up in our bodies if we drink that kind of water. We need the water, the body needs water. The body is actually more than 80% water. So it needs more water. But unfortunately, it depends on what kind of water are you feeding your body. Natural spring water is the best kind of water that the body is able to work with the best. Our most tap waters around the world, I know that South Africa a long time ago used to produce some of the best water in the world. Drinkable water. That there were very few chemicals back then, but it's no longer the case anymore. In some areas, people can't even drink tap water. They have to buy spring water from the shops. So we all have to work on getting our gut to be, or our colon to be healthy, by providing it natural organic foods. That is not just for nutrition. Yes, it will supply nutrition, but natural organic food also provide fiber, which is crucial for the digestive health. And also, when the body starts to digest organic foods, the food also plays part in cleaning the gut. It's no longer just filling up your stomach, saving you from hunger, supplying nutrients that the body needs to repair itself, protect itself, and also feed itself. But it also helps in sweeping the gut. So while this kind of food, natural organic food, moves from your stomach to your big intestine to your small intestine, that process, it also scrubbing any form of material that is attaching on the walls as it moves through the gut. So that's the cleaning process. And then when it get to a place where now small intestine, where this now digestion is done, it's about food absorption. So the nutrients are able to be extracted from the food that you ate into the blood. That's where blood circulation comes in. Very key. So unfortunately, majority of people will no longer eat organic natural foods because of the fast lifestyles that we lead. So what is plan B? Plan B is to take supplements. So fortunately, in Forever Living Product, we have these amazing products that are natural and organic. That was said by external organizations that tested, like the International Alu Science Council. They tested our alu-based products and approved them as safe and very important for people to use globally. It's an international organization that tests and approves alu-based products. It tested and approved all our alu-based products as safe to be used and high quality, not just safe, but also high quality. So they only approve high quality alu-based products to be used globally so that they can allow you to use their seal or a stamp of approval so that anyone that when they see that seal of the International Alu Science Council on your product, they know this went through stringent tests before it was approved. So it's safe to use. So we have a huge range of products, the alu drinks, nutritional supplements, skincare, weight management, bee product, personal care. We have the whole range, the big package. But I'm just going to look at 3 items and we call it a night. Quickly, our number 1 juice in terms of sales. In South Africa, it's number 2 in terms of sales. It's our 2 gel, that's number 1, and aloe vera gel being number 2. So when you take this juice on daily basis, it helps with your digestive health. It's an alu juice that comes from this alu species called Alu barbadensis miller. There are many species of alu. There are over 400 species of alu. And only 5 have healing properties among those more than 400 species of the alu plants. Among those 5 with healing properties, we have the Alu barbadensis miller as the top of the range, the Rolls Royce of all the alus, with the most nutritional benefits. So I'm not going to bore you much about the ingredients that are in, I mean, the nutrients that are in there. Yes, when it was tested, they discovered that there's 200 active compounds, 75 nutrients, 20 minerals, 18 amino acids, and 12 vitamins. I know that the scientific people will be interested in that part of the presentation, but mostly our customers as FBOs, people want just to know the benefit. The features, the scientific people are interested in the features, but more than 99% of the people in the world want to know, what am I going to get from taking your product? What health benefit will I enjoy after taking your product? That's key and straight to the point. Then that makes people to make decisions to try your product. And that's all we want. When it comes to our product, we want people to try it. We know that definitely when someone tries our products, the product will deliver. When the product delivers, they'll come back for more and they will tell others. So we are not in the business of convincing people to buy our products. We only share the benefits. What you will get from consuming our product. Go and try it, and then see the results, come back for more and tell others, and you can join us in the business and help many more other people. Because everyone, from what I'm going to tell you about this, you'll realize that almost everyone needs this kind of a product. Everyone, when I say everyone, I mean everyone. Because people, when they see a product like this, they think we are looking for sick people. No. Yes, maybe people with health issues can benefit, but everyone needs this kind of a product, because from indigestion alone, if you're not digesting food properly, food stays too long in your gut, it will start to rot, and then the fermentation process will start. When food starts to rot, it produces acids that ferment the food, and more acids are produced as the food starts to ferment. And all those acids will end up in your gut. The body has its own pH level. Too much acid is toxic to the body. It will burn your intestines, and you will end up with issues of ulcers. And then when that acid goes up, you struggle with heartburn. When you go to the loo, because you release too many chemicals, they will burn you. You might end up with hemorrhoids. Just from food that stays more than 2-3 days in your gut. You're supposed to eat the food, need to be digested as quickly as possible, and the byproduct released, not stay. So if you take 2-3 days without doing proper number 2, but you are eating on daily basis, that food stays too long in your gut, that might result in some serious health issues. So when you drink an aloe vera juice from our company, Forever Living Products, which is high in antioxidant properties, which will aid the body to produce digestive enzymes, so the food will be broken down very easily and absorbed very easily. And the bowel movement also happens easier. So you are able to eat, the food breaks down, get broken down because the digestive enzymes are produced, and then the process start absorption and then release whatever remains. So you need to see your bowel movement at least twice a day. In the worst case scenario, maybe just once is still something. But if you now in this new current way of eating, where people eat 3 meals and some extras, they have extras in their food in terms of snacks in between the meals. So you must see at least 2 to 3 bowel movements per day in that case, where you eat 3 meals and some snacks in between. So, but at least 2 is a good sign that you have a healthy digestive system. So, but majority of people now, I meet a lot of people in my business dealings. When you talk to them, they take 2-3 days without doing number 2. And they're okay with it. They don't see anything wrong. And I get shocked when a person says, oh, I go for 3 days without doing number 2. And they're not even worried. That's scary. If you take 2 days, 3 days without doing number 2, that's scary. Because that is same acid, there will be a lot of oils in your food, because they boil most of our food. There are a lot of oils, and then some of those fats will end up in your blood as well, which can cause clogging. So when the oils start blocking your arteries and veins, you'll have blood pressure issues, which can result in strokes and heart attacks. Just from poor bowel movement, your food is not processed properly in your system. When it's those processed foods, mostly made from flour, when you get the digestive juice, they actually stick to your intestinal walls. They stay there. There are people moving around with foods that they ate a year or so ago because it's stuck on the walls. There are people who are actually not having any bowel movement without having to use a laxative. They have to take some intervention using some laxative of some sort to have a bowel movement. I meet a lot of those. So you ask yourself, why are people so sick these days? They're not taking care of their digestive health. And you can't blame them. It's mostly the processed foods, because are refined. and baked in whatever form. So when you eat such food, they stay and stuck to your stomach walls, intestinal walls, and they stuck there. Some people get blockages where they need to be unblocked, the way our drainage systems are unblocked, where they stick a cable at the back and move it around to unblock the blockages so that there can be some movement in the gut. Very poor, some, they have to have an operation where they go cut and do a bypass because the blockage is so strong that they cannot unblock it using the tools that they use. There are people will end up with some cancers in the gut because of poor digestion. So if you are eating some of this processed food that we eat today, you need to have a product like this one that will help the body to produce digestive enzymes and help with the antioxidant properties, which will aid the production of digestive enzymes, and then the food breaking down of the food, it's much easier, and the bowel movement get to happen naturally without any unnatural interventions. And then this one does not just aid your digestive health alone, but also supply the nutrients that I spoke about earlier. It contains some vitamins, amino acids, and minerals, which are now nutritious, feeding the body. So it's cleaning the body, helping with the bowel movement, and also the digestive system, and then also supplying nutrition. So with the antioxidant properties, many organs in the body will benefit, like your liver. Your liver does so many activities, including producing some of the digestive juices that we use. So most of some of the digestive enzymes are produced by the liver. So you need to keep your liver clean. You need those antioxidants from the algae juice that will help the liver to start releasing some of the fatty tissue that build up so that it can start doing its normal activities, also including producing your digestive juices. And if your liver is filled with cholesterol, your pancreas is likely also to be filled by that fatty tissue. And your body is no longer going to produce insulin, which will lead to blood sugar issues. So you can see this is just food that aid the body to do its normal activities. The body is doing all these activities normally on daily basis. If we were eating natural organic foods, we were going to enable the body to do these activities easier. But because the natural organic food are no longer easily accessible, and also sometimes even if you buy those vegetables and fruits, you don't know how they were grown. Today, there's a lot of use of technology and a lot of chemicals in our growing of food in farms for mass production, to quicken the process, to protect the crops. A lot of chemicals are used. So you're not even guaranteed, if you try to eat natural foods, that food is organic. So that is why you need to take a product like this one if you know what is good for you. Because you are trying to supplement, even if you try to eat naturally, because you don't know how the processes that the farms where the food were grown, what processes were used, what kind of pesticides, herbicides, or fertilization that was used. So better take a supplement that you know is natural and organic, and will aid some of the activities that were going to be done by this food if the food was organic. Now, because we're not even 100%, but majority of us, we are on the processed food side. We like it or not, we need a intervention like this kind of a supplement, that even if we ate those processed food, at least it will introduce some of what we should be getting from our organic foods, will be introduced by this juice, help with our digestive system, and then aid our bowel movement and also food absorption. So that also help the body to start producing cells. So you see, by detoxing your liver, detoxing your pancreas, your body starts producing insulin, which can stabilize your blood sugar levels. Anyone with issues that side of sugar can see some improvements from taking this kind of a product. And then again, I should keep reminding everyone that this is not medication, it's just a food supplement. It aids the body to do the more normal activities that the body was going to be able to do if we were eating natural organic foods. So we are boosting the body to still do those duties properly, even if, unfortunately, we don't eat properly. So that way, it preserves the body and protects the body from contracting dangerous health ailments. So when it helps, we take your aloe like that because aloe is a cell regenerator. That is why it was used on wounds for many years. Before they discovered that you can actually drink some juices, some aloe vera plants, you can't drink them. You can only use them tropically. So, but this one, Aloe barbadensis miller, you can even drink it. It is this year, it's in the form of juice. We also have creams that you can apply on your skin. So aloe is a cell regenerator. It aids the body to produce cells. So when you produce more white cells, your body will be well taken care of because it can defend itself and try to fight off health ailments on its own. The body is a powerful machine. We were just supposed to eat natural organic stuff. But unfortunately, it's no longer possible now. This day and age, like it or not, it's no longer really 100% possible that you can say I'm eating healthy organic food, even if you eat foods that look organic. We know how business is done in this day and age. Globally, it's not one country, it's standard globally. So we drink the kind of juice. Cell regeneration will also aid the body to produce red cells. The white cells, your defense, and then the red cells, the courier company. There are people who are running out of air, struggling with memory focus because they're not getting enough oxygen in the brain. But when they check circulation, it's okay. Check blood vessels are fine, no cholesterol. And then they get confused. What's going on? The heart is working properly. They have sufficient blood. It's not they are not anemic. It's a condition that exists now. So such people, they discover that there's a shortage of red cells. So you need a supplement that can aid the body to also produce some cells, including the red cells, which is the courier company of the body. You can eat nutritious food, but if you don't have red cells to carry those nutrients from your gut, carry oxygen from your bronchioles in the lungs to go and supply the cells, then you will still suffocate without oxygen, without nutrients, because you lack red cells. So take a product like that one, you know that it aids the production of cells as well. And you know production of cells, that means the body will be able to build up new layer of skin when you start building up new cells to build up a new skin. You just aid it to produce cells easier, and then the body can take care of itself. So you see that it works on many areas. Then when you get enough oxygen and blood flow in your brain, then your focus also pick up. You see, focus, memory picks up if you get enough oxygenated blood in your brain. Aloe is known to be a blood vessel dilator. You can go Google and search it. You'll see aloe that it also aids the body, restores the elasticity of the blood vessels. It helps the body to restore. When the body can restore the elasticity of the blood vessels, that improves blood flow. So all the areas that need supply of oxygen and nutrients, they are able to get that supply because of the improved blood flow from the dilation of blood vessels. That's the power of taking a product like this one. You see that if you have this kind of a product, you can't go around looking for sick people. Everyone needs it if they know what is good for them, if they know the kind of food, how unfriendly the kind of food that we are eating these days are. Not in one country, including Africa. Africa, we used to eat mostly organic natural foods. We used to do subsistence farming, growing our own food at our backyard. We used to have big land. But it's no longer the case of those people who are living in cities now. We are eating from the supermarkets. If you eat from the supermarket, you have no choice but supplement if you know what is good for you. And you want to be on this planet for a bit longer by helping the body to do its normal activities easier, by supplementing with things that they were supposed to get if we were still eating natural organic foods. So that's where your aloe vera gel comes in. They're small. It's just that we can speak the whole night about this one product. It's so powerful. You see, from just taking this, I spoke about digestion, food absorption, antioxidant that allows to detox organs in the body. Cell regeneration, which allows the body to supply nutrients throughout the body when we have red cells. Defend the body. If you have more white cells, the body can protect itself from contracting health ailments. And to fight back. When your immune system is stronger, the body will be able to fight back in case of any infection in the body. So the body, when its immune system is stronger, the body will fight on its own and it will repair itself. So the body now is able to clean itself with those antioxidant properties, digestive enzymes that the bodies get equipped with from taking this kind of a juice. And the cell regeneration protects and also defend. And again, the body now can start improving in terms of mental health. If you get sufficient supply of oxygen and nutrients into your brain with improved blood flow from the dilation of blood vessels. From that kind of information, you definitely know that all of us in this meeting, no one can claim that this is for them, not for me. As long as you are breathing, you definitely know that you need this kind of a product. All the 412 of us in the meeting really need this product. So with that kind of information, we will be, FBOs, you'll be able to know why are you using this. If you are a customer in this meeting, you'll definitely know why you're supposed to take it on a daily basis and why you should introduce it to your family. Because most of these so-called health ailments that cannot be reversed, they emanate from unhealthy gut. Because if you're not digesting food properly, that will lead to all manner of ailments. A toxic gut full of toxins, infection of cells, because the cell, when they're supposed to receive nutrients, they receive some of the toxins that come from your gut. When food absorption was happening, some of the toxins went into your blood. Your blood has to go to supply nutrients and oxygen to every cell and tissue in the body and in the brain. So now they carry toxins together with that oxygen and nutrients into your cells. You see why those cell issues that people struggle with and some say are incurable, that's how they start. So taking care of your gut, keeping your gut clean and giving it proper nutrition by taking the right kind of supplements, the body will be able to handle everything by itself. So to aid your digestive health, you can throw in Active Probio. This one helps with the production of healthy bacteria. We have a good and bad bacteria in the body. So the body needs the good bacteria, but the good bacteria help with the digestive process as well. And it has many other duties in terms of production and helping the production of certain hormones as well. So we'll touch on hormones in another health talk that we'll have, I think, in August. We'll talk about hormones. I know I have a topic on hormones coming. So, but when you take active probio, powerful, 1 per day in the morning, take it first thing in the morning, you already equip your body with the good bacteria. By the time you eat, let's say you took your aloe vera gel together with your active probio. No, your body's getting ready to digest food from the aloe that you took, and now it's starting to also getting readily available. It does not even have to produce its own good bacteria. This will put more healthy bacteria in your gut. So the breaking down of food happens automatically. So we need, because of people take too much anti, what do we call this? That kills bacteria. What you get from your doctor? Can someone throw in the group chat to remind me? You can only use for 7 days. What do you call that? Or that the first thing they get you when you get your treatment, they'll give you antibiotics. Thank you so much. Antibiotics. Those antibiotics kills all the bacteria. That is why they say you can't use it more than 7 days to allow the good bacteria to grow back. So when people who are, thank you so much for all those tips in there. So if you start taking an active probio, your body is getting a supply of good bacteria. And again, we need a lot of antioxidant from leafy greens. Americans, they call it leafy greens. We call them green vegetables here, where I'm presenting from. So Americans, leafy greens. In South Africa, we call them green vegetables. So there's a lack of, in our diet, there's lack of green vegetables. And those green vegetables are very, very, very good in aiding the body to be able to take care of itself. So this one, the last one that I'll touch, because it just gives you all those minerals that were supposed to come from your vegetables. It's made from some of the very, very important vegetables. And there's belly grass in there, wheatgrass, there's alfalfa with also cayenne. We know how important cayenne pepper is in our bodies for a healthy heart and healthy circulation. So, and with our fields of greens, because now you're getting the minerals that come from those green vegetables. You know how minerals are, how important minerals are to the body. You can get all the vitamins that you want. There are people who love to supplement on vitamins, which is good, but they forget on the minerals. The body cannot consume and use the vitamins without minerals. So you need to supplement on the mineral side. We have also wonderful naturemin, which give the body the supply of the minerals that the body requires. So this combination of fields of greens, active probiotic, and our aloe vera gel, taking them as a set. If your budget is limited, go for the aloe juice. If the budget allows an extra item, put in your active probio. So if you can still put more, okay, active probio can be a bit higher in terms of price compared to fields of greens. So you can pick 2 of them, but I will recommend all the 3 of them, because you know now, if you have the fields of greens, which gives you all the minerals that you need from green vegetables, which is very, very powerful in antioxidant. It will allow the body to digest food easier. It will allow every cell to start taking care of self, cleaning all the toxins from every cell, and also allowing the use of oxygen properly in the cell. The cell uses nutrients and oxygen. Any shortage of those 2 can lead to cancer to cell issues. I didn't want to use the C word. Please forgive me. I didn't want to call any health ailment. But anyway, cells, the activities in the cells, toxins that are produced during the normal activities that take place within the cell need to be removed. So antioxidant properties help the cell to clean, to release the toxins and allow the nutrients to supply nutrition and the oxygen. The combination allow the cell to do normal activities of healing the body or defending the body, or else keeping the body healthy, radiant, glowing skin, and you look beautiful. So take care of your gut health. It will take care of your overall state of your well-being. So ladies and gentlemen, for tonight, I wanted just to share that with us. I want to apologize for the technical glitches at the beginning. It was network issues. I can see now the network is behaving itself so well that we are right at the end. So please contact the person that invited you. They can give you more, they can recommend even more product than I typed today. We have many, many wonderful products. So in Forever Living product, you saw the first slide I showed you that we have our aloe juices, our aloe drinks, skincare, weight management, bee products, and personal care products. So we have them all. So speak to the person that invited you here. If you are a guest, if you're an FBO, you can also now have a little bit of way of explaining the health benefits of your product, making it so important so that people can see why it's so important for them to use your aloe juice. You are not just trying to sell them, educate your customer. So from the strength of knowledge, your customer will be able to buy, knowing exactly why they're buying, why they're supposed to use, why they're supposed to introduce their loved ones and all their family members to come in and start using these wonderful, wonderful products. So your customer base will grow and they will stay with you if they don't decide to join you, but most of them will end up as business owners in the business. So our guests, please talk to the person that invited you. They can answer even more questions that you have and also introduce even more products. And if you want now from this presentation, you want to be part of this business, talk to the person that invited you. They can also show you how to sign up into the business and become a business owner. Because ladies and gentlemen, really being in this business is a great blessing. When I look at my peers, people of my age, how health-wise, how struggling they are in terms of health, I always thank my creator every day that you made me to get to meet people in this wonderful business. Those people, and they were so caring enough that they introduced me in this business. Because since I joined the business, I never had any health issues. I have never visited a medical doctor. I have visited a dentist to take care of my dental health, cleaning of teeth and looking after my teeth. But health-wise, I learned a lot about health and I know the right kind of supplements to take to keep my health in tip-top shape. So it is a great blessing to be in the business. So if you want to be part of us, the person that invited you here can introduce you in the business and provide you with training, coaching, and support. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much and good night and good day for those that is day and good evening for those that is evening and good morning for those that is morning. Thank you. And Lydia Bashi, if you are still there, I don't know.